What's up, guys? Caesar here, Funky Blues Garage. Just a little update, quick update on what I'm working on. This is the 53 Ford pickup. Just that little recap of what's going on. I got this kit back in the 90s at a swap meet for $1. It was already started, and somebody already had started gluing it together. But anyways, I decided this was going to be for the Ford Truck Month, and I'm just chopping away at this thing. It's horrendous. As you can see, I kind of mocked it up a little bit. I'm still working on it. Let me see here real quick. Be using these wheels. Well, anyways, here. Start taking it apart. Here's the engine. This is the kit engine. I already painted that silver, and I'm going to continue doing some more detail on it. The kit was also missing his radiator, so I grabbed this radiator from old NASCAR park kits I had. So I'll cut that down to size. Here, as you can see, I cut out the front fenders. I just decided just to cut them and let the tires stick out to the side, and I don't have to worry about the height of it. Let's see what else have I been doing. Now, on the firewall, I know I had an issue with firewall, and thanks for those guys that offered, telling me that you guys had spare parts on it. I appreciate it. But I already had cut this piece of tin aluminum that I would put it on here. So I got that going on. It'll be going on here. Like, I still have to trim the bottom. And then what I did was, as well, this is supposed to have been the inside tub. I chopped the whole thing down. At first I thought, well, I chopped off the seats, the seats that were on here, not the back but the seats, and then I left two big holes on the floor, as well, like that. And I'm like, I'm just gonna make a tin floor. So I cut that out and left the transmission hump on it. And I also cut away, I left these two little tabs. That's where the dashboard goes. I was going to keep the dashboard and kind of, I wasn't going to leave it stock. I was going to actually file all that down, all that detail down, and kind of do my own thing. I think I'll leave the buttons on there, but the speedometer there, I'm probably gonna drill that out and put a little piece of aluminum in the back, and then I have some decals that had little speedometer stuff I'll probably put on there. I'll change that up a little bit. But on here, I also took the rear wall out, and so as I'm chopping it away. Also, I had this thought: these roll bars come from the Dukes of Hazzard Charger I'm building as well, and I wasn't going to use them, so I might include these in the inside of the cab, kind of chop them up a little bit and get them to fit, see how that looks. But one of the things that has been troubling me a lot is this, this chassis frame is really warped. I don't know if you can see it. Go back up a little bit. It's pretty warped in the front. I'm gonna try the boiling technique, I guess. I'm gonna try. I haven't done it yet, but I was thinking more of a straight frame. I've been looking at some pictures of people building their own frames and stuff, and on these type of trucks, and I might go that route. I don't know. I'm still debating. I'm gonna try the boiling water thing and then bending it, dip it in no cold. But it's pretty bad. There's a crack on this front part. And every time I try to bend it, it snaps away. It doesn't matter how much CA glue I use. Probably need some stronger epoxy, but that's what's going on with that. And then I was looking at this front suspension and rear suspension, and it looks really, really flimsy for the look of the truck. And the wheels that I'll be using, these are NASCAR wheels with slicks on them. These are just the regular NASCAR wheels. These came out of the snap kit. But I'm still chopping at this, and as you can see, the rear, let me put this back up again real quick. I don't want to make this too long. I will be exposing the rear. Kind of like this. Guess it's gonna go. Yeah, I chopped the fenders off. I was like, I'm gonna go fenderless in the back. I'll go fenderless in the front. So kind of like, oh, do it again. Something like that. Something like this. It's not gonna be slanted. It's just I don't have enough height on the front. But anyways, kind of look. I'm gonna leave the back exposed. I might run some styrene tubing or some actual tubing, aluminum tube, from the cab. It makes more sense to go through the cab. I was looking at this picture today of a Ford. I mean, it's funny how you start digging and digging, and you'll find something similar to what you were thinking. And yeah, there's one that has a custom frame in the back, and then it just the roll bars go right through the cab. I don't know to what extent I'll do that, but that's where I'm at. Also, oh, one more thing. Also, the kit, they come with its blower, but the blower was the intake blower, and I mean the edges are really jacked up, and I don't want to mess with this. So what I'm gonna do is I have looking through my kits, the blower off of this. Oops, the blower off of this is pretty close to the shape of the engine of the one that's came with the engine. So I'm gonna take this blower here, intake blower, yeah, something like that, and I'm gonna cast it. I have a casting kit that I have had for a while. I haven't used it. It'll be my first time casting some resin, and I might do other stuff as well, but that's one of the things I'm gonna end up using. That's about it, guys, for an update on my 53 Ford. I don't know what to call it, chopped up, I don't know, but this thing is a mess, and I'm like, it's kind of fun, but then frustrating, because like all the pieces, like some of them are just like, this plastic's kind of brittle as well, so I'm not afraid to bend anything. But I'll go as I go. I'll come up with some more updates later on in a week. Well, see you guys.